Hey, what's going on guys? Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm bringing you my quick review of the Saleen S302 aluminum fuel door in the brushed silver finish, fitting all 10 to 14 S197 Mustangs. So if you're the owner of a 10 to 14 Mustang and you're looking for a way to replace the boring stock plastic fuel door with a high quality aluminum replacement like this one, then you might be interested in the Saleen S302 aluminum fuel door in the brushed silver finish. So with this particular option, you are getting a very unique styling from the Saleen name to add to your Mustang, which is definitely an eye catcher. Now I can definitely tell you firsthand, this is not a vinyl lettering job. It actually has the Saleen name officially engraved into the material. Now speaking of the materials, this was precision CNC machined out of lightweight 6061 billet aluminum for superior durability, and as I mentioned, has that Saleen name engraved right on the striker plate. That striker plate also has magnetic clasps to keep that door closed even at the highest of speeds. Now this option in particular has that brushed silver finish. Now as I mentioned that before, this is a brushed stroke textured look, giving it some added style. Now there are other options on the site such as the MMD or Modern Muscle Design and SHR such as Silver Horse Racing. Now these can range anywhere from 130 to about 220. This particular option falls at the top end of about 220, but you do want to keep in mind that's got the rarer name of Saleen, which can definitely bump the price up. Now, there are other options out there that don't have engravings that kind of fall on the less expensive end from 130 to about 200, and from 200 up you can pretty much expect engravings such as Mustang and Foose. The installation for this part will be extremely straightforward and will only require a couple of simple hand tools. You want to make sure you have a 7mm socket, a 1/4" drill bit, a small flathead screwdriver, and an 8mm combination wrench. Now I do have one quick tip before we get started. I would definitely recommend taking a clean rag or towel and sticking it into the filler neck after you open your factory fuel door. This will definitely prevent any plastic pieces or debris to get into your fuel pump, which can definitely clog that up and cause some issues. Using the 1/4" drill bit, you can drill out the factory plastic shroud using the 4 indentations as a guide for the bit. And once you get that off, you can use a small flathead screwdriver to pry the shroud off from the body, and then use a 7mm socket to get the factory fuel door off of the body and remove that and set it aside. There was a gasket provided in your kit for the aluminum fuel door, which you want to place around the filler neck after you remove the rag that we initially placed in there for protection. Now once that's in there, you want to make sure the larger lip is facing the inside of the filler neck and the smaller lip is facing the outside. Now if you need a reference to see how this gasket should be installed properly, you can use the installation guide that's provided in this kit. So one of the great things about this kit is that all of the hardware comes pre-attached to the back of the fuel door. Once you get everything done up until this point, you want to remove the 3 8mm bolts on the back of the fuel door as well as the spacers and place it up against the vehicle. Once you get that done, you can replace those spacers and 8mm bolts on the back of the fuel door and tighten them down with that combination wrench we started off with. So from start to finish, you're looking at about 15 minutes for the install of this S302 aluminum fuel door. I would definitely give this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter because it is something anybody can do with a little time in the driveway at home. So just to quickly wrap things up guys, if you're looking for an easy way to replace the factory fuel door on your 10 to 14 Mustang with a show car quality piece, then you might be interested in the Saleen S302 aluminum fuel door with the brushed silver finish, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.